you cannot get your hair to hold a curl, then you're probably doing these steps wrong. Let me show you exactly what I do, and it turns out perfect every single time, I swear. I feel like the first step is to have your hair a little bit dirty. It holds oil and it also holds the curl better when you get right out of the shower. It just isn't gonna hold, especially with the conditioner in there, like it's not gonna work. So I feel like that's the base, that's the first step. I also don't like to put a ton of products in my hair before I curl it, and after I usually only use like a couple sprays of hairspray just to hold it a little bit, but I feel like that's key, like less is more sometimes. Like it's easier if you have a little bit of texture, curly hair, and obviously that's gonna hold a little better. But if not, make sure that your hair is like a couple days, not super oily, but trust me, it holds so much better. I feel like taking small chunks is probably the best, and like this stuff is so simple, you probably already know this, but I feel like a lot of times it's like the little things that you don't even think of that people sometimes just need guidance on. So I like to use this barrel. It's linked in my Amazon storefront. It's one of my favorites, but I don't actually use the clamp. I just use it like a wand, and you're just gonna wanna place it downward. And then this part you wanna hold a little longer than you normally would. Hold for about like 8 seconds, but then when you let go, make sure it's still in the spiral and really like try not to touch it at all. That's key. Okay, so once the first layer is done, then you're just gonna wanna like wrap it around and keep it here for a second, and then I always like to spray with every section that I do. So just a little hairspray, nothing crazy. Okay, so finally I just added like the last spray of hairspray on top of my hair, and then I usually like to let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna brush it out. Okay, I brushed out my hair and I added the last touches of hairspray and it should hold all day and night. So yeah, let me know if this works for you guys. Bye.